Could you grab Tobias? Yeah, Tobias, the mason that's here. You don't even know this guy? You don't know him. You guys work together, but you don't know each other. Interesting. How you doing?
I'm good, Gino.
Good. So did you just start this job? Is that why?
Yeah, we started like last week.
Okay.
This is the second time I saw these guys.
Oh, okay, okay. Who are they? Nantucket R&R?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
Nice crew, Jamaican guys, you know, getting some work done.
Oh, yeah.
Rules and regulations.
Yes. You know those, don't you?
Oh yeah, Gino. Oh yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay, Gino.
You have waves of sadness still? I mean, it's been only, what, a month?
Yeah, I think not even that.
Not even that?
Yeah, so since my dad passed, just kind of, some days you have good days, some days you have bad days. Just, it's interesting, like I'm usually used to being like at things and rocking and rolling and busy, and it takes a bit of time to get back into things.
I mean, your dad was a fixture in the community. I mean, he was a great guy. I loved that guy. I'm going to miss him. I know that the whole town is going to miss him, and
it's been really nice, Gino. We've had a huge amount of support from the community in so many little ways. You know, every time I walk up to someone, you know, even if I don't even know them, they want to give me a hug, or they knew my dad, or someone in our family, and it's been really nice from that end of things. Really nice, lots of support.
And how's your mom?
She's doing good. You know, she's super strong. She's working at the Lighthouse School now. I think she's going to work there full time, maybe teaching.
Oh, good.
She's a math teacher.
Oh, good.
I mean, she really loves that. You know, helping out the next generation doing math. That's where I got all my math skills from.
You were homeschooled.
Yep, which was very valuable, priceless, very priceless.
For those people who may just be tuning in and seeing your handsome face, you were a selectman. Was it one term or two?
Just one term, 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, my thought was in taking some time off was, you know, just that, to take some time off. You know, you see people get so indoctrinated in their, you know, elected offices that even at one term you could be like, oh, you know, I'm starting just to go along too much with the program. It doesn't matter who you are, or, you know, you're just surrounded by a group of people who, you know, see the system as the way it is, and that's, you know, good in a way. You know, you got to have systems to get things done, but you also got to be questioning how do you make them better. And so I figured I'd just take a year off and give it another.
But are you really taking a year off, though?
Well, I guess
Let's talk about what you're doing here.
So Gino, what I'm doing is I'm running for state representative, which is the district of, the district encompasses Nantucket, the Vineyard, and part of Falmouth.
Which seat are you running for?
I'm running for Tim Madden's seat, who's held the seat for the last 8 years, 4 terms.
But that's not taking a year off?
That's not taking a year off.
No.
Well,
when did you know you were going to do this?
I knew I was going to do this about 5 weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, right before my dad passed.
Okay.
I'd been talking to Tim for a while about it, you know, just learning more about the job. You know, one of my reasons for not wanting to run as a selectman again was I just wanted to kind of get, you know, it's a huge time commitment. It takes away from your business and working, and so I wanted to take the time to kind of get that end of things organized in my life before I ran again for selectman. You know, a lot of people were really disappointed I didn't run again, but I felt like, you know, to be effective, you know, you need to be more effective. I needed just to take a little time, and I'm very young, so I have time.
So the
on
time
my side.
that you're taking is just the time between now and the election in November.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think
in that time, you're still going to have to campaign.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's a different role, Gino. So it's something.
Right.
It's something totally different, something new, something exciting. I'm really excited about it. Got a ton of feedback.
Why did you want to do this?
Why did I want to
Why
run?
do you want to take the next step? I mean, that's That's a higher level of public service.
Yeah. The reason why I ran is, just in talking to people about it, the idea first came when, Dan Wolf said he wasn't going to run again, and that was back in January. And so I kind of thought about then, but I was like, that's the senator that's a really big job, I'd be more interested in the state rep, but, Tim was already there, and he had announced that he wasn't going to not run again, and that's when Ewell Hopkins kind of jumped in and forced his hand for better or worse. And so I talked with Tim, and he said, Tobias, this is a great time to run. He thought I'd be a really strong candidate. I've tried to be very bipartisan on the board, and I really love helping people. And I felt like all the things I did on Nantucket, as far as bike paths, affordable housing, the board just passed our community choice aggregate about 2 weeks ago. All those little things that I kind of campaigned on, water quality, we just passed a big sewer bill. All those things I campaigned on, I made progress on. Not the progress as fast as I would have liked to have made, and this was just a great opportunity where I felt like I could continue to do more good, and it was a good step for me, and I think a good step to try to bring people together.
Okay, let's talk about bringing people together, and in this contentious, polarizing political world we live in right now. You said you were bipartisan. Why would you feel like you need to be? I think there is a certain segment of the population that voted for you, and that expected you to be a certain kind of candidate or a certain kind of selectman.
Yeah. So I'm very progressively minded, Gino, but that doesn't mean as a selectman you can only look out for the progressively minded people of the island. We don't want to create a fractious community on Nantucket. We all live together. We might have different views, but we got to work on the views that we care about together. And I think that kind of policy, will transfer over very well to state representative, where a lot of it is constituent work and helping out people, communicating to the State House what your constituents need to make their lives better. And I'm very, anybody who talks to me or sees me knows I'm very progressively minded, looking out for the whole of people, and I don't like to see people on the bottom of society. I want everybody to rise together, but that doesn't mean that we don't try to work together to find solutions that work for everybody.